Guys, before we get this video started, which I know you're all looking forward to, I actually have this really quick clip that I promise will melt your heart. That ball of cuteness is actually a rescue kitten that's looking for a new home, and that clip is from a 24/7 kitten cam from a new channel, Pet Collective Cares. These guys are all about doing good things for pets, so do me a favor and subscribe and pass the word on to friends who are looking to adopt. I promise you'll love it, and I promise your friends will love it too. Even my dog likes it. Don't you love it? Hey guys, Patricia Rex, and today I'm filming an updated What's on My iPhone tag, and this has been requested multiple times since I filmed my last one and since I filmed my Galaxy case video, and I also got requested to do a case collection, but I'd like to foremention that I'm not going to be filming a case collection at this moment because I really only have two cases. I have my Galaxy case, which I will link the tutorial below and somewhere on this video, so you guys can check out the Galaxy case video if you want to. And it ends up looking somewhat like this. This is my example, so I had to grab it. This is what mine ended up looking like, and I actually don't have this on my phone right now because it doesn't have a top and it doesn't have a bottom, and I'm pretty protective over my iPhone. So this is the only other case that I have other than the one that's on my iPhone, which I will show you, but I don't know the brand. It's sort of like this, like, I don't know what kind of feeling this is, but it's matte, and it's purple, and it has a white jelly case on the inner part and then a matte hard case on the outer part. I like it. It's got some scratches here and there, so it's not my favorite, but it protects my phone, and it's sort of cute. So until I get a new case, I won't be filming any case collections. But I am going to be doing a What's on My iPhone tag video because it was requested multiple times again, like I said. So I'm just going to get straight into it because I have tons of new apps to show you guys since my last video, which I will link below, and I have tons of apps in general. So I have the white iPhone 4, and it looks like this. And I am going to try and do some close-ups of certain apps up in the video. I probably won't do them all because that's a bit tedious, but I will try to do some just so you can see what I'm talking about when I'm talking about it. So I have my welcome screen. I'm not going to show you my welcome screen because A, it has a passcode that I have to type in, and B, it has a college thing on it, so I don't, want you guys to know what college I go to, but anyways, this is my home, wallpaper, and I just got an Instagram notification, sorry, and it's a Galaxy. It's, super red and purple and green, and it's so pretty. I'm totally obsessed with Galaxies, if you didn't know already, so definitely had to have a Galaxy wallpaper. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 folders on my front home page. I like to keep my apps in folders because I have so many of them and it keeps me organized. And if I didn't have folders, I would just have tons and tons of pages of apps, which is a bit annoying. And then on the second page, I have another folder and then Passbook and Newsstand, two of which apps won't go into folders. So on the second page, which I'm just going to start with real quick, I have my extras folder, and this is all the iPhone apps that you can't delete / I don't use at all. I have iTunes, Music, Game Center, Contacts, Notes, Videos, Calendar, Calculator, Stocks, Compass, Voice Memos, and Maps. Now, I do use these sometimes, but for the most part, I don't use them at all. I don't have any music on my iPhone, except for music apps, so I don't use the music button. I don't use iTunes. I don't play games on my phone. Well, I do have a few games, but they're not in Game Center, so it doesn't matter. So that is it for that folder, and I'm sorry I keep switching sides, but I'm trying to figure out which one's more comfortable for me. So my first folder is Camera, and I'm switching again, and I have 1, 2, 3, 6 apps, and 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6 apps, and they all sort of have to do with taking pictures. Some don't, but they're in this folder anyways. So the first one is CocoaPop, and I've stopped using CocoaPop for a little while, but I'm keeping it on here just because I like it so much. And it's basically an app that you can use to decorate your phone. It has app icons, it has wallpapers, it has stamps, so it's really super cute, and I've used it before, and I'll stick in some screenshots of different home screens that I've made, and it doesn't require you to jailbreak your phone to get a cute home screen. So I really, really like this. I found out about it after Megan Rosette's video about it, so once again, I'll stick up some screenshots, and I'll put my CocoaPop username below, so if you want to check out my CocoaPop, you can. And then I have Frame Magic, and Frame Magic is the only paid app on my phone. I clearly am way too obsessed with selfies and outfit of the day pictures because the only paid app on my phone is a frame app for Instagram. So basically it just has tons and tons and tons of frames, and I probably won't ever use all of these, but I do use a decent amount and they're really, really handy. And there is a free version of this app, but the free version doesn't have the frames that I want to use on a daily basis. It doesn't have like the 3-person frame or anything like that, which is normally what I use for outfit of the days, or up until recently. And so I just bought the premium version. I think it was 99 cents. So not expensive if you need a good frame app. I know there's also Diptyque and PicStitch, so check those out too if you want a free app. But yeah, I just use these for my Instagram outfit of the days and other pictures that I stick in frames. So if you want to see my outfit of the days, you can check out my Instagram at Princess3x. And then I have May something. I can't read the rest because it's in Chinese, all of it is, but I know the first character is May. But it is a sort of version of May 2 Xiao, but it's a bit nicer. And I will link it below because I know this is in Chinese, so it's a bit impossible to read. But it has a picture taking thing here, which is not loading. So it has a picture taking thing. First of all, this app is all pink, so you can't not love it. And then it has a thing for you to edit photos. So I'm just going to pick a photo. Maybe I'll pick an outfit of the day that I actually did today. Why not? It'll go on Instagram soon. I haven't had a chance to edit it yet because I was at school. But, yeah, it has a option for cropping, has an option for different effects. I really like their effects because you can pick one, and then you can choose the intensity of like how much you want it on there. And then they have a skin, which this is like loading. I shouldn't have clicked check because now it's trying to save the effect. It has a skin sort of brightener and smoother, and then it has a blemish spot thing that gets rid of blemishes. It has a thin button. It has an under eye button. It has a eye enlargement button, and it has a eye sort of intensifier button. It has a little eye and then sparkles around it, so I'm gonna go with intensify. I use that one a lot because when I use the skin brighten thing, it washes out my face, and then I use the eye intensifier and it brings back my face. Whenever you see an edit on my thing, on my Instagram photo and effect, that's usually what I'm using. And if I'm not using that, I'm using May 2 Xiao, which is the original one, and I really like this one as well. I just tend to like the other one a little bit better. This one does the same thing. It has the same exact effects, actually. I think there's a few that are different. It also has bokeh, so I like that. But there's an option to edit your photo, and then there's the option to actually add effects to your photo. So if I'm trying to find a different effect, I use May 2 instead, because they have frames and they have different effects that the other one doesn't have. I usually use this one for like landscaping instead of actual photos, but they have a lot of effects, and they also have, like I said, bokeh, which you can see in a second. Yeah, so really cute. And I thought that if you clicked on it again, it'll change the bokeh effect, but apparently it won't. So anyways, those are my 2 photo editing apps that I use tons. I also have Camera Timer, which is really quite simple. If I'm trying to take a picture with a bunch of people, I use Camera Timer. I also have my camera app, and I have my photos, and then I have iQuick DOF, which is depth of field, and basically it's an app to like blur backgrounds and stuff. Really nothing great. I'm actually not going to show you because it takes forever to load. Then I have Color Cap, and it's just for adding text to your Instagram photos. I would have gotten the other text app, I don't remember what it's called, maybe Over is what it's called, but it is expensive. It's not expensive, but it's a paid app, and I don't want to buy it, so I'm not. So I got that one instead. And then I have Muzi, which is another app that I use just to do frames, collages, text, or like actual photo effects. So that's all that's in my camera app. Then I have my entertainment app, and I have 8, 9 in here. So actually I may have counted wrong for the first one. Did I say I had 7? Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 apps in my camera thing. I don't know what I was thinking. I have 9 in this one. I have Viki, which is just a Korean drama app, or that's what I use it for. It has a bunch of other things, but I use it to watch Korean dramas on the go because Drama Fever, you have to pay for a subscription to do that, so I use Viki instead. So sorry for the random cut. I don't know where I left off because my camera only records for 10-minute increments, so sorry. I Fiedler RSS, K-Pop Love, and then I have Jasmine. I hope I covered both of those beforehand, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. I don't like the actual YouTube app because I don't think it's good for creators on YouTube because it doesn't really allow me to add comments, or last time I checked, it doesn't allow you to add comments, it doesn't allow you to reply to comments or check your inbox or anything like that. So I use Jasmine instead. I really, really, really like Jasmine. I like the way the layout's made. I like that I can check my channel and inbox and comments and reply and stuff because I like to do that on the go because that way I can get them all. And then I have Songza, and Songza is a song app. It's basically Pandora, but better. I really, really, really like Songza. I think it's the cutest app ever. It has a concierge button, which I don't use that much. But it's Tuesday late morning, which it is. Play music for, and then it says brand new music, working out, working, no lyrics, driving, enjoying the morning, or expanding your horizons. And then you click on enjoying your morning, and it's like feel good rap and R&B, summer all year long, peppy indie pop rock. So anyways, I love, love, love Songza. I think it's a great app. I think the way the app's actually built is amazing. I have tons of playlists on here that I just love, and I will list some below if you get a Songza account. So, love that. And then I have Lookbook, and Lookbook is just the lookbook.new app, and I've had a Lookbook for a very, very, very long time now, and they just recently got the Lookbook app, well, like the past year or something. So when this came out, I was like, must have now. This is just the Blog11 app for the Blog11 website, and I use this to read most blogs. If the blog is not on Blog11, I use Fiedler RSS, which, like I said, I can't do anymore. So I like Blog11. I think it's cute. I like the app a lot. Actually, I think it works well. And then I have Wattpad, and Wattpad is just a story app. Basically, it's stories that are written by people who aren't like published or anything. Some people get published after being on Wattpad, which is really nice. So I really, really love Wattpad. I'm constantly reading on there. And definitely check it out if you don't have any books to read and you want to read on your phone. And then I have social, and in my social one I have 12 apps. Jeez. The first one is Twitter, just the standard Twitter app, nothing really special there. Then I have Keiko Talk or Katalk. I'm just going to call it Katalk because I know that's what I've seen it abbreviated as. And I use this to talk to my Korean pen pal, Dongseng Taemin. So it's like an IM app, and a lot of people overseas, especially in Korea, use it a lot. Then I have Snapchat, and I love my Snapchat. It's great. And then I have Facebook, standard Facebook app. I have Pinterest, standard Pinterest app. And then I have My 365, and My 365 is, I think it's in English, so I don't think you have to worry about that, even though I think it is developed by a Chinese developer. Basically, it's this really, really cute app for posting a photo every day of the year, and it loops around, so if you didn't start until like May, it'll loop around until May of the next year. And I just think it's so cute if you want to like remember your year, if you have a big year or something like that. I think it's the cutest thing ever, so I have that app. I don't use it tons though. Then I have Blogger. And Blogger is what I use to keep up with my own blog, which I don't really write on that much, but I have that app anyways if I ever feel the urge to write. I have the Instagram app and the Tumblr app, and I will link all my social media links below. I also have Pudding.to, and I use Pudding more for effects than I do for actually the social like networking version of it, but I like Pudding. Pudding is more of a Korean app though. A lot of like Koreans use it. I like it a lot actually, although I don't really use it that much, but I will link my Pudding name below if you want to check me out on Pudding. And then I have a Vine. I will also link my Vine below. I'm a social networking hog, I really am. And then I have Trendable, and I don't like Trendable that much. I honestly don't really ever use it, but I have it on my phone anyways. It's basically wannabe Instagram, but it doesn't work as nice. I think it's quite weird. You like tag brands and stuff in your photo, and I don't like it. So yeah, but I have it anyways. And then I have my utilities folder right next to that. I also have 12 apps in here. I have Weather, Lookout, which is a security app. I love Lookout. I think it's the greatest thing ever. And if you have an Android, you can download Lookout as well. I have Google Translate, Evernote, which is a note-taking app, and it is my favorite note-taking app ever. I actually use it to take notes in my government class. Then I have the App Store. I have My eChain Free, which is where I keep all my sort of like membership cards, but the virtual version. Then I have Phone Tema Shop, and Phone Tema Shop is just for Katok I was gonna say Katok Temas, but Katok themes, and I really, really like that app if you have Katok. And then I have Pocket, which was previously called Instapaper, I think. And basically it's an app where you can bookmark sites or things you see on social networking that you want to look at again, and you can pull it up on your computer to look at it. I really, really like that app. Then I have Reminders. I also have Clock, Settings, and a Flashlight app. Then in Lifestyle, and I'm sorry I'm like blowing through these, I don't want this video to be forever long, I have 8 apps. I have MyFitnessPal, which I use to track calories. It is a calorie counter / diet tracker, and I've tried multiple of these. I've tried MyFitnessPal. I've also tried The Eatery, which isn't a calorie counter, but it's like a food tracker. And I've also tried my Gym Pact. I have done my Gym Pact, which I sort of liked, but I didn't really. So, yeah. And then something else. I tried one other one, but MyFitnessPal is the only one that I've ever really liked, and I haven't used it in a while just because I stopped calorie counting for right now. I am trying to lose weight, by the way, and I have lost some already. I just haven't done any after the day, so you haven't seen my body, but I have lost some weight, a decent amount, and I've dropped a few sizes in clothes, which is nice. So I am still working at it, but I've stopped calorie counting for the time. And then I have SnipSnap, which is a coupon app. I have eBay, Yelp, and then I have a Virginia app, because you guys know I live in Virginia. And then I have Pop, which I only got because I had a class that made me get it. But it's a wireframe app, which allows you to sort of draw up ideas. It's pretty cool, actually, but I would never use it outside the class. And then I got a Learning Japanese. This is Tae Kim's, well, if I could, see the title screen, Tae Kim's Guide to Learning Japanese Grammar Guide. And it got really good reviews, so I got it. And then I have, what is this, Totak, and I still don't know what this is, but I got it because it was cute, and I'm still trying to use my Korean skills to figure out what it is. I'm pretty sure it's like a diary thing, and they give you like themes to write about, but that could be totally wrong. So, there's that. Then I have games, and I have 4 games. 4, and they're all Korean. The first one is Anipang Mahjong, and it is by Katok, by the way, or Ka, and it is a version of Anipang, which is like my favorite, all-time favorite game ever, and it's the Mahjong version. So this is Sajonsong, Anipang Sajonsong, and it's just Mahjong with cute little figurines. And then I have Anipang, and Anipang is a sort of like Bejeweled, basically, but it has different features. I really, really like it. It's Bejeweled with cute animals. Then I have Tap Sonic, and Tap Sonic is Guitar Hero with K-pop songs. And then I have K-pop Quiz, which is self-explanatory. Then I have my bookmarks, and on my bookmarks, I have Makeup Talk, which is a great, great, great forum for makeup lovers. And then I have my YouTube bookmark so that I can quickly go onto it, check my subscriber count, check video views, stuff like that, without having to go into Safari and search it and everything. Then the little bottom bar here, I have phone, mail, Safari, and messages. So really quite simple. So I don't know if I'm actually going to do any screenshots because I think this video is long enough, but I might just include below in the down bar the app names that I mentioned on this video. And if you guys have any other questions about any apps or anything like that, let me know in the comments below.